Now in the ring, Class 5 Berkshire Gilt.
It appears Mr. Schmaling's debut as on the mic might be short-lived here. We got Kevin went back up at stand.
Yep. Thanks for your service, but we don't need you no more. Get out of here. Getting into some bigger girls here.
$198.5 gets the pin directly. The Brandon Stickler entry from Illinois, a Monopoly daughter again.
This one is?
Yes.
So this one that's over there? Okay.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to the almighty Berkshire Queen.
The Berkshire Queen.
She was informing me on a pig.
132.5 goes in as well. That would be the Stephen Gentry entry.
Mr. Stephen Gentry. 12-5. A real life flyby.
She's fast too.
She is fast. I don't know if she's fast or he's just slow.
I think she's fast.
She is fast. Into that thing in the pig racing contest, the carnival. A young lady over here that running the camera's got this thing figured out. She brought her own personal fan.
She did. I didn't even see that. She's hiding it from us.
She's hiding it from us. You got more of those fans?
That's a Ted Laird. She's got the Ted Laird fan going on over there.
There you go. Put that back.
That's the cat's meow there. She come prepared.
Bursloff, pay attention to the show.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, Miss Brink's back showing a pig. I think that's 134.5 that just caught a pin.
Be the good.
That's another HH Monopoly side.
Good night entry. Tracy, good night.
That Gilt's like hot lapping everything. It's the fastest pig in 4 counties.
Maybe if you breed her to a Conover boar, we can.
I don't even know if she's that fast. I don't know if she's that fast. I wouldn't mind watching Bryce try to catch her in heat out there, chasing her around, breeding her.
That would be something to see.
I think we're going to reshuffle the top if Mr. Went will quit distracting our judge.
Well, as many as Bryce puts in a pen, she won't be able to go too far too fast.
No. She may not get any groceries. 198.5 coming out first. Brandon Stickler, Monopoly Flyby. Was just informed that is a litter mate to our Foundation Gilt. Isn't that the name of her, Foundation Gilt? Miss Amy, what's it called?
The Foundation.
The Foundation.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got a name? They call her Fiona or some kind of deal with her? Yep, Fiona.
Fiona, the Foundation.
Fiona,
female.
the Foundation female.
Well, if the Foundation female looks anything like that one, we're in good shape.
She don't suck.
No, that's a deep-bodied, big top gal.
Fiona's sister. You'd think for a showmanship judge like Doug Albright, he could show better than that. He's been in the ring judge more showmanships than any person alive, and he can't show his Gilt no better than that.
Practice what you preach. Come on, let's go.
I'm disappointed I hadn't seen a single mullet. I mean, we're at the National Berkshire Show, and we hadn't seen a single mullet in the ring yet.
Did we ever say that Doug was a good showmanship judge?
Oh, no. He just physically gets in the ring. He gets a lot of calls.
Well, sometimes that's all you need in a pinch.
Yeah. He's one of the only ones that's allowed around kids.
he was premier showman in his county in Michigan, though. Every year he was.
I'd like somebody to pull the records to see how many kids actually showed.
There was 5, I
showmanship.
heard. Yeah.
5?
Yeah. Well, the thing was all 5 pigs were Doug's, and he had 4 goat people show his other.
Well, if you follow Conover's deal, his showman can outshow him, though.
Well,
doesn't just.
But he never won his county fair either.
No, he didn't. 159.5, driven by little brother Mock. 132.5 going across the ring right there. Contraband on a Gary Coleman.
That's
come on,
stout.
Doug. She's on the fence.
That Mock entry's one stout gal there.
She is. I didn't see them on the Gabby line.
Is that who?
Gabby Line's pig.
Now, why would Gabby let something like that? I mean,
I don't
surely
know.
Gabby can chase one around the ring better than that.
Mr. Stickler's pig gets to go in 5th.
Yeah. It's another minus. Is that a -2 or? Yeah. Okay. We got that marked down. Okay. 116.5 out there coming in front of us. Really balances well from the side.
She does.
Again, some differences in types and kind, but 4 really nice gilts out here for this class as well.
132.5 goes in 4. Stephen Gentry's.
And then
Gabby Lyons goes in 3rd, driven by Mr. Mock. This 116.5, this young lady's, that thing's caught another gear.
Yeah.
Two-tone Mr. Twister. Here's Mr. Hogan.
I have to say, to this point in the Berkshire show, the breeders have not made it maybe very easy on the show judge, because I think the depth of quality within these females. I'm a hoarder of good females. I have way too many sows. I keep way too many gilts, and we buy way too many heifers. And I've got many issues, but one of my primary issues is I really like to gather good stock when I see it. And there's hogs throughout these classes that really I could see, hey, there's value here. This one needs bred this way. This one needs bred that way. And in this particular class, the depth, once again, goes very, very deep. I think in this particular pair, I like where this pair of gilts fit frame size wise. I like their design. I like both of these gilts' ability to get out and go. I like their range of motion, and I really think their frame size is appropriate. They're not big hogs. They're not little hogs. They're not short-bodied. They're not too long-bodied. I think they're appropriate in their balance and proportionality. In my opinion, the 139-5 Gilt is my class winner because she has just more density of skeleton. When you start at the ground, that's an awesome foot. That's a great hock. That's a great curvature up front. And when the young man actually gets her head up just a little bit and gets her going, I think this is really a gilt that's got that length of rump. That tail head sets right on her back. I could just see this thing as a bred sow coming out of the shed. You're going to like what you see. You're going to like what you buy. I think that one's really, really good in my opinion. The gilt that comes in 2, this one's pretty unique. She is slick in her muzzle. She is big in her top, and she can get out and go with a flat back and a good look from a profile. What do you want your Berkshire gilts to be marked like? What do you want them to look like in terms of density and feature? I simply felt more comfortable with what the class winner represented in terms of that character that the Berkshires represent for me personally at home. That gilt's got incredible value in terms of body shape, in terms of look and in terms of design. The Boar Maker, and I'm not going to say the breeding piece comes in third because I get frustrated as a show dad when we get third with the breeding piece. So I'm just going to say the Boar Maker may be in third. This thing's incredibly dense, incredibly wide, incredibly stout, incredibly bold. I like all that about this particular female. Today, where does she set in terms of that length of spine, that levelness, and just comfort level down her top line? Her angles are good, her feet are huge, and she's got a good look about her head and neck. That's a really stout, wide, moderate one. Got a big, pretty one that comes next in 132-5. Beautiful profile, beautiful symmetry. Going to take you to that next step in terms of extension, in terms of look and design. And Berkshire females, I wanted this gilt to come at me just a nickel stronger, but that's a beautiful gilt in terms of her design and presence. Got another big, stout, high-performing Berkshire gilt here. Nothing basically wrong with this gilt skeleton, her design, her shape, everything reads right. She just didn't have the extra intangible uniqueness that to me in terms of that first impression view that the ones above her did. But imagine all the different ways you could take that Berkshire female in today's boar population to make the next generation of Berkshires better. Gilt that comes out in 6, stout, bold, powerful, heavy muscled, all those adjectives accurately describe this gilt. I need to fix her underlying quality just a little bit, and then she's a little too coarse for me. But boy, there's a lot of utility in that gilt in terms of generating real shape and muscle. We come to the other side of the ring. Great gilts in terms of extension and design. I think they balance pretty good. They just don't have the unique look. They don't have the unique shape in some of the Berkshire females that precede them within class.
For whatever reason they don't.
Hendrickson? Was Hendrickson first? I didn't write that down.
In this class?
Yeah, was the one that was Albright? Yeah, well, he's showing for a junior.
Yeah, for Hendrickson.
Here are the results in our Berkshire show in Class 5. Your class winner was Hadley and Hogan Hendrickson of Farmland, Indiana, 139.5. Second, Brandy Brown, Hickory, Texas, 116.5. Third, Gabby Line, Huntington, Indiana, 159.5. Fourth, Stephen Gentry, Lebanon, Indiana, 132.5. Fifth, Brandon Stickler, Pleasant Plain, Illinois, 198.5. Placings from the top down: 8, 9, 2, 4, 6, 1, 3, 10, 5, 7 on the bottom.